Is YouTube on easy mode? Now, I don't know about you guys, but my feed is literally flooded of people talking about YouTube being on easy mode. Now, I just wanted to give you my opinion and my perspective on what I think easy mode means. Now, I will say that I do agree with some of the points these people are making, and there are definitely things that I will disagree with. But first, let me take you guys back to like 2016, 17, 18. At that time, YouTube was literally filled. It was filled with like real cinematographers making videos that looked like these huge Hollywood blockbusters. And, you know, for normal people like you and I would, I don't know about you, but me, I would see these videos and I would think, oh my God, this is like a very unrealistic. But those are the videos that were getting views at the time. Now, of course, you still had those YouTubers that would just, you know, talk in front of the camera, like Casey Neistat, of course. You know, he's been a YouTuber for a very long time. But those guys have been doing YouTube for a long time until then, and they kind of really perfected the art of storytelling and just overall speaking. So what I'm trying to say is those guys that were just talking in front of the camera were just very rare and very unique and special. Now, fast forward to now 2024, 2025. What I'm noticing, and I don't know about you guys, but what I'm noticing is the larger channels are kind of slowing down a bit. They're not posting as often. And you know, honestly, I totally understand. Like these big channels, like the ones with the millions and millions of subscribers, those guys are like multi-millionaires. So I'm sure they have a lot of things going on in their life. And, you know, maybe YouTube is just not one of their, you know, main streams of income anymore. And with that, I have been seeing a lot of these smaller creators kind of pop up on my feeds, and a lot of them are very, very good. Now, you have some of these smaller guys that have started in a very, you know, traditional, easy way, like what I'm doing right now, and then they slowly built up their skills to a point where now these guys are making like, you know, these Hollywood style looking videos and reviews. One of them, of course, is GX Ace. I don't know if you have ever seen this guy's YouTube channel, but it is worth checking out. This guy makes incredible content. But of course, there is room for more content like what, you know, Gerald Undone is doing. This guy's literally in his, you know, studio talking about camera gear. So what I'm saying is there is room for people like you and I to, you know, basically flourish on YouTube. However, YouTube, just like anything else, is something that you have to put time and effort into. You can't just make a couple of videos. Like, you know, I am definitely guilty of that. Like, I'll make a couple of videos and then like a month later, I'll make another video. I am trying to improve that this year. I'm trying to become better. I'm trying to become a better speaker, a better storyteller, and just, you know, a gear review person. I'm trying to improve, but that takes time. That takes a lot of effort. That takes a lot of, you know, late nights coming home from work. If you have a, you know, full-time job, you come home from work and you're making these videos. You know, right now it's a Saturday. It's my only day off, and I am here talking, and I'm happy to do it. I want to continue becoming a better YouTube person, better speaker, and all of those things, but that takes effort. It takes a lot of work. You still have to edit these videos. So when people say, you know, YouTube is on easy mode, to an extent, they are correct, but still, you have to put the time and effort into it. Now, also, besides just editing and talking in front of the camera, you have to talk about things that people actually want to watch. So I am noticing on my little YouTube channel that, you know, people, of course, they want to watch things about cameras. They want to hear my opinion on different camera brands, different lenses, and different things, different accessories. And that's what I need to specialize in, and that's what I kind of need to build my content around. You can't just like one day be in a car and talk about, you know, one thing and then do something different, you know, next week. People are going to get confused and they're not going to understand what you're talking about. So what I'm saying is it takes more than just, you know, cranking out content. It has to be content that makes sense and that people want to watch. Now, besides all of those things that I just mentioned, you know, making the content actually and putting the effort and just time into this, you have to also be persistent, which is for me, probably the most difficult thing about YouTube. So being persistent means that you have a schedule. You have, let's say you're gonna make 2 pieces of content every week. You make those 2 pieces of content every week for the rest of the year. And there's just like no stopping. You just have to continue. Now that's kind of like the norm with anything when you want to become successful at one thing. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm just kind of like overthinking this. Maybe YouTube really is, pushing smaller, channel content out there to be discovered. Maybe YouTube is in easy mode. But I definitely want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you think. Do you think YouTube is on easy mode? And if so, please let me know why you think that, because I want to start a conversation. I want to know what you think. Oh, and by the way, if you like this sort of content, please consider subscribing to my small channel. It helps other people see my little channel just like how you found my channel. So I would greatly appreciate that. So that is it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.